Welcome to the body scan. This is going to be a very simple mind's eye exploration into the state of your body is in this present moment in time. And because our bodies are constantly changing, constantly dealing with different outside stimulus, constantly releasing if we're employing more self-care techniques and the like, this is a technique that you can do as often as you would like to check in to the state of your body on any particular day. Now, if at some point you're feeling a little hard pressed to relax, lay down, stay seated, and focus your mind on your body, I recommend doing some gentle movement beforehand. Or even if you feel you have to get some aggressive movement out and your body is healthy and safe enough to do so, to do a kickboxing class or something, that might be the gateway for you to settle out of your mind and drop down into your body before doing this. However, if you're feeling pretty much, as grounded as you can be in your body right now, this will be a great tool just to hop into at any point in time. So I invite you to either chill out and rest in a comfortable seated position, or you can lay down on the floor like I'm going to be doing. And if you're laying on the floor, I'm going to highly recommend that you keep your knees bent, whether your feet are flat on the floor like mine are, or if you slightly extend your legs but place a pillow or a bolster underneath them. If you do that, that's just going to give your lower body a chance to rest and relax onto a little higher surface than the floor itself. And by doing that, it's going to help prevent some knee and low back pain from occurring. If you need a pillow underneath your head, you are more than welcome to place one under there. So, whichever position you find yourself in, if you are on the floor or seated, take your hands either to some comfortable position on your body, whether they're on your hips, whether they're on your lower belly, whether they're on your lower belly and your heart, whatever feels comfortable to you. And if resting your hands on your body right now is not what you need, just let your hands fall out to your sides with your palms facing up towards the ceiling to keep your shoulders open. And just let yourself settle into that position for a moment. Now, if you feel comfortable doing so, I invite you to close your eyes so you can really tune inward. However, if you're not in a place where closing your eyes fully is supportive to you where you're at right now, I invite you to slightly bring your eyes to a soft gaze. So you're looking out at about 45-degree angle in front of you. Anytime we're looking up or out at the horizon line, that really brings our attention to the outer world. But when we slightly gaze down to a 45-degree angle, that is actually going to bring our attention further inward and soften the outside world and its influence. So whichever eye position you choose, I invite you to use this imagery if it works for you. One of my movement medicine mentors, Kaya Sertic, really brought in this beautiful imagery during one of our circles together, where she suggested for us to use a little flashlight in our mind's eye as we go and explore our internal state of being in our body. So I invite you to do the same. And imagine you're just going on for a hike or an adventure through your body with this flashlight. And let's shine your light on the tips of your toes. Feel and just observe the state of the tips of your toes. And from there, allow your awareness with your flashlight shining upon your toes into the balls of your feet, traveling up through the balls of your feet and slightly dropping down into your heels, witnessing the state and feeling the state that this part of your body is in. And gently climbing your way up the back of your heels up through your calf muscles, wrapping around to the front of your lower legs into your shins. Acknowledge and notice the state that this area of your body is in. And gently moving up through your knees, allowing yourself to notice if your knees feel very similar to one another or if one is carrying a little more tension than the other. And moving from your knees through the back of your upper legs into your hamstrings, wrapping around the outside of your legs to your IT band, and towards the front of your legs into your quadriceps muscle group, and wrapping around further into your inner thigh muscles, your adductor muscles that bring your legs together. Breathe into, witness, and acknowledge the state this region of your body is in. And now traveling your way up into your pelvic bowl that houses your reproductive organs, your bladder, some of your lower intestines, large intestine group. Moving to your glutes, your hips. What's the state that your pelvic bowl is in today? Just notice, just witness. And now it's time to shine your light up through your lower abdominals, through your lower lumbar spine, up through your mid-back thoracic spine, into your rib cage and the organs that are housed and protected by your ribs, including your heart, your stomach, your liver, your lungs. Shine the light of your attention on this area of your body. And continuing to travel up to your collarbones and out to both of your shoulder joints, your shoulder girdle and rotator cuff, down through your upper arms, your elbows, out to your forearms and hands. Just notice and feel the presence of this part of your body. What state is it in today? Now traveling up through your fingertips, back up through your arms into your shoulders. Let's say hello to our neck and our cervical spine that houses all the structures inside our throat. What is the flashlight revealing in this region? And drawing your attention and awareness up into your face. The mask that we tend to show the world. Notice if this part of your body is carrying any tension. And moving past the superficial structures down deep into our brain. How is your brain feeling held within the cranial bones? Drawing your attention to your cranium, the bones in your cranium, the way the base of your skull is resting against the surface beneath or behind you. Wrapping towards the outside into your ears. How do your ears feel today? What are they sensing through sound, through sensation? And all the way up through the crown of your head. Allow yourself to feel some awareness as far as how the very tip top of your head feels. And before we complete our destination, complete our travels, arriving at our destination, let's take in a few deep, full body breaths, acknowledging our body as a whole entity rather than separate parts that are glued together. So when you're ready, after your next exhale, breathing as deep into your belly as you can without force, and imagine that breath going to all of your body, breathing into the entirety of your physical being. And as you exhale out, just allow your body to soften into or against the surface that is underneath or behind you. And again, breathing in a full body breath, acknowledging yourself as a whole physical being. Slowly exhaling out when you're ready, softening and letting go. And one more time, allowing yourself to breathe in, nice and deep, softening, resting, and relaxing as you breathe out. And before you bring your gaze up or open your eyes, just allow your breath to return to its natural state, whatever that may be in this moment. And once your breathing has returned to normal, I invite you to take a moment just to wiggle your fingers and your toes, circling your hands, your wrists, your ankles, your feet. Taking a full body stretch, reaching your arms above you as you lengthen your legs below you. Bring some energy into your physical body. And then bending one knee at a time, bring your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. Keeping your gaze soft or still closed. And let's roll to one side. Take a moment to settle in there. And from there, you can slowly have a seat sitting up if you're not already seated. And if your eyes are closed, well, first of all, let's bring one hand to our belly and one hand to our heart. And just take a moment, bow to your body, say thank you. Thank you to yourself for taking a moment and time out for yourself. And letting your hands fall to your lap. If your eyes are closed, I invite you to bring them to a soft gaze, slightly in front of you. So gently opening your eyes, gazing forward. And then everyone, with this soft gaze, slowly bring your gaze back up to the screen in front of you. I hope you enjoyed that break from the screen. Our eyes can get taxed and overtired from constantly looking at screens. And so I hope this technique brought you a little bit deeper into your body, gave you a sense of greater awareness as far as what is going on underneath the surface of your skin. You can use this as a tool anytime you wish to, and I hope that you found this beneficial. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.